Facebook. Gonna fill that. Hello. I didn't bring anything.
I got that charger from Richard, that 4-port safe, and I was going to try a car battery. It has Louise car battery. I got that 4.
This is for this, and no, this one will be in my goggle bag. You go in my pocket. Plug this into this. Oh, I gotta take my glasses off. Uh-oh. I don't know if there's rain, but it looks like something is falling from the sky. Oh. Oh, that feels like rain. We got some rain coming in. How's the chili?
Great. Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, the chili's great. It is great. Really, I enjoyed it. Every different one. It's a great chili sampler.
Mm-hmm. I think yours is the best.
Thank you.
He said this guy did everything with the aeroscope that John does with his 3D giant scale. Wow. He just took it out and rang it out. He says he took off straight up.
Don't drop your phone in the chili.
One gyro does not.
That's my chili.
This one?
Yeah.
I haven't tried. I've not tried that one.
It might not. It should be warm now.
I didn't know you ordered me. I am not partial. What do you pay me to do?
Oh, you got a new motor. Nice.
Comes with a fuel pump, which is awesome.
Yeah, not good.
Now, you're going to have to read, are these check valves or filters?
They look like
I think
filters.
they're check valve. I think one because with this type of pulse, unless there's a check valve built into this pump, because what you're getting here is pulses of pressure every time the piston goes
Ooh,
down.
crop strike. Did he break the prop or did it strike? Ooh.
A wood prop, you know, they can't hit the ground with that. Probably did a good mark for Richard to fix. He probably did a mark on the runway.
Oh, yeah.
For Richard to fix.
Nope, time to fix that. I'm currently live on YouTube.
Oh, that's a wrench for the
It's just a way to find them in the sky.
How's the chili?
What?
How's the chili?
Chili's great. I've tried several bowls, and they're all good. They're even good mixed together.
Yeah,
He's taking videos.
we're live.
This is Ron. He's been a member for a long time.
Because he don't really care about finding a pebble on the ground. All he really want to know is
But
where's the runway.
he's been
where's
part of the
grass.
kitchen crew sometime, right? At the swap meet. So. All right. Yeah, good.
Can't wait for the swap meet. Need
Yeah.
to print up a bunch of stuff.
That'll be good. It's always fun. Bring some cash too.
Yeah, I need to set up.
Let's get up in the air. I got a new battery strap, so we're gonna see if this works. The battery straps they give you are kind of shitty. They're like half glued together, but pretty tight. Not gonna fall off. Oh, they parked in front of the chairs. I have to move the chairs. Gotta carry 20 things at the same time. Yeah.
Your chili is excellent.
Thank you.
I like that a
I have
lot.
some too. It's good.
I'm gonna go up now.
To compare them all.
Let's whoop this up. Silly chairs. Oh yeah, check what channel they're on. Are you two flying together or are you just watching?
I'm flying. I'm just sitting here.
Okay.
I couldn't get his goggles to work. My extra set, for some reason, the video doesn't want to come up.
That's weird.
Tell you what,
Yeah,
Don,
good work.
you can have this chair. I'm gonna.
You
I'll
want me
go
to
on
check
back.
the... I could check the video. No, no, it's okay. I'm sitting over there. I was just wondering, what channel are you on?
R8.
Okay, I'm on R5.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. All right. Probably just leave this thing there. Did you charge the battery?
Yeah, the
Yeah, I put a
battery's-
new battery in it.
It's got a good battery.
I switched the battery, and it doesn't seem to be the battery. First time it's done that.
Hmm. Hold down the button. Does it power on?
Oh yeah, it powers on. Just getting no reception.
Hmm. Let me see that.
Wonder if the receiver might be loose in the housing.
Yeah, it's not showing up. Receiver seems to be getting power.
And I'm on R8. It seemed to be on the right channel.
Yeah, something's up with this receiver.
I may put the other receiver in it and see if it comes back up, because that is a new receiver that's in there.
Oh, that fix it.
What's that?
I think you have it on the wrong port.
The wrong.
This is on the third-party port and not the normal RF port.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah, you had it. I think you just plugged it in on the wrong side of the goggles. Here you go.
oh, I had it plugged in wrong?
Yeah, there's a third-party port and there's a first-party port. You had
I
it
thought I
plugged in.
plugged it into the DC.
Yeah.
No, you plugged the receiver into
So you
the.
got video now?
Yeah, you plugged it into the wrong side.
Ah,
Yep, I got video.
There you go.
Thanks, Don.
You're welcome.
thank you, Don. I take back everything I said.
Okay, there's a little bit of rain, but it shouldn't be too bad. Powering up. Don't know if I can get anybody to hold this. How can I get you to stay in this? What if I put you inside of this? It's kind of cancer. Oh, no, it's not gonna do it. Hold on. You see that? You can see sideways. Sit in between my legs while I fly. Okay. No, 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 no. Okie dokie, let's plug you in. I'm plugging in! If I can get the plug in.
Welcome to OpenPX. Switch warning. Throttle is now disarmed.
There we go. There's Jed over there, and I'm Jerry. You're gonna sit in my lap like that while I fly. I wonder who's chatting it up. Can I even see the chat? I don't know. Hide the chat, show the chat. It shows the chat, but I don't see no chat. Oh well. Hi chat. Goodbye chat. Okie dokie okie kokie kokie doke. Hello, Mr. RM Rom. I think I've seen you in here before. I'm gonna go into the goggles, so I'm not gonna be able to see anything you say for like the next 5 minutes. If only I could show you what I see. Okie dokie. Mode. Okay. This is gonna be a bitch. Okay. Arming?
Throttle is now armed.
No, we're not
Throttle is now
arming.
disarmed.
Don't. It's a fucking... Get out of my way, you stupid fucking thing. There we go. Okay. Here comes Gary. Coming in for a landing. Now we're about to take off. Let's zoom into the quad course so you can see what's going on. Okay. Arming.
Throttle is now armed.
Taking off. Hit that record button.
Throttle is now
shittles.
disarmed.
Bummer.
I drifted too far to the left. Or right.
That, and I seen pieces come off of it.
Really?
Oh yeah, you lost pieces off of it.
Well, shit. Let's see what we lost. That lasted 2 seconds, and then we crashed. Stop recording. Okay. What the fuck happened? Where is my quad? Where? Oh, it's over here. Well, the battery got ejected, that's for sure. Are you damaged? No, you're not damaged. This is a Aether frame 5-inch. It's got this Emax all-in-one stack. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, there is something wrong with it. Shit. Okay, good news, bad news. Good news. You see the little chip right there that my finger's pointing at right there with like the 2 little gold pieces? Yeah, that shouldn't be tilted like that. The glue is sort of coming loose and it's on its side. Luckily, this thing is soldered into the board and not... Well, it's wired in and not soldered in, so it should be fine. Props are a little scratched up, but that's nothing. Battery came out, so we know this strap is a piece of shit. Let's see if I push in... Oh yeah, that wiggles. That's like loose, just hanging on by a thread. I don't know if we have any glue here. Let's see if Richard has some glue that we can use to keep it on there. Only temporarily. Come with me, battery. Gotta do a bouncing act. I'm going there. Go. Richard, I broke it. Please fix my quad with your super weird orange yellow glue. Why did the battery get yeeted out of the drone? That's because this thing is held on the undercarriage. And whenever it hits the ground, it'll just shoot out. Doesn't look like the battery lead's broken. So we're good there. So it's gonna, you see how it's like hanging right here? That's where it's secured. So it just goes, and the battery just pops out. Oh! 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 Uh-oh. He's upside down. Richard,
Yes.
do you have any of that weird glue?
Yeah.
Okay, because my receiver, the glue is kind of like starting to come off. You see here, it's a little loose. Or
I don't, but I'll put my glasses on and then I will see it, okay?
Mhm.
What is coming loose? The receiver itself is coming loose?
The receiver, yeah, when I landed...
This is glued to some foam pads here.
Yeah, it's glued to some
That's
foam
homemade, right? That's just pieces of foam I stuck on there. Is it actually flopping around?
It was at an angle when I picked it up. Like, it was like this.
The quick field fix might be to put a cable tie on it temporarily, or if we do glue it, to stick it down with a cable tie afterwards, temporarily.
A cable tie does seem like the right choice.
I'm just saying, but yeah, because we might be able to get that wrapped around the entire upper board, and then it'll clamp it temporarily. Let's look in back.
Okay. I should have an extra cable tie. I gave 2 away. I might have 1.
I have one.
Okay. That's the fun of quads. You crash them, you fix them, and you go back up again. What did you say? Say something so I know what you said. What's my favorite aircraft? I don't know. Probably Gary's quad. Your 7-inch right there.
What about it?
It's probably my favorite one out here today. Yeah.
It flies well.
Yeah. If only you could put a 6-cell on there and rip it.
I got a 6-cell going.
But you won't let me rip it. You need to put a thing on that. I'll eat you later. Here's one. Cape Fly.
You know how I know that?
That's a rumor I hear. I knew it was gas soldering.
No, it wasn't. I'll tell you how
I'll
I know.
zip tie it
Because when I
through
took
the
it apart,
underside.
under the shrink wrap, which was the factory shrink wrap, right over the voltage
In
regulator,
between
there was a big brown
this
spot.
connector, that right
That's what
there.
it looks like when
When they fry?
That might have been from the pilot shitting his pants too.
This one's not long enough. We need to find a longer one. Are you plugged in? Oh, your beeper's beeping. I tried using those beepers, but they never work. Let's get one of Richard's. Let's get one of Richard's cable ties. I don't have any longer ones.
I have voltage regulators, but I don't do that for a $27 part.
Mine's aren't long enough.
I used to do it. What?
Mine's not long enough.
Yeah, well, where's your thing?
It's over there.
Same thing, Sky. Export. Two adjustments. You can make focus adjustment, each eye individually, and then you can also move them this direction to adjust for your eye width.
Now at home, I have optics that I always wear.
I don't know if it's.
I think we could just wrap it around the flight controller for now.
That's what I agree. I think you're 100% right, because it'll just strap everything, right? Oh, yeah, okay. I agree, because to do anything else, you're just going to be more
Above the
distracted.
white connector and next to the
And
black.
don't hit this button.
Yeah, don't hit mid-flight.
No, I think that's the bootloader button.
Yeah. I don't think it'll do anything if it's pressed mid-flight, right?
I don't never done it, so I'm not
It,
sure.
that's it. That's all. You need to go over here.
You guys hear me?
Huh?
Hey guys, I'm gonna be flying on R3.
R3? Okay.
R3 is good.
Hey Gary, I'm gonna be flying on R3.
Yeah, but we're going to skip it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
The
push it.
bootloader button, I'm supposed to know how to do
There it is.
Yeah, I think if you're on the
Anyway, but we'll cinch it up.
spread almost every R.
Oh, I can see now. Zip ties and glue problem fixed. Yes, correct.
You notice I shake?
I've noticed that some days.
Yeah.
Like, down there it's great, and all of a sudden you go down there, or vice
going anywhere, I'll get a cutter. Don't do it.
Props
You
look
already did it. Don't do it.
fine.
Everybody needs one of these.
I have those, but I didn't bring them with me.
Is that as tight as you think it should be?
Yeah.
You good? Temporary fix.
Until I hot glue it later. Oh, I can't hot glue. I don't know where the hot glue.
Don't hot glue. Don't hot. Well, this you could hot glue. I have the glue for it, by the way. Do you have a tube of the glue?
No.
Say thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
There you go. I'm trying to make you have social skills,
Yes.
not tech skills. This is something else you would like. You have these.
Yes, you gave me those in your care package.
You have lots of these. You have a lot of battery straps.
I just got one in the mail from the thing, but the older ones are better than the newer ones. The older ones are like glued on. The older ones are sewed on.
That's what you're trying to do with them. They also make ones that are. They also make ones that are almost like leather, that are pretty cool. I don't know that I have one in my hand. I mostly use RDQ ones because they are
Abundant.
they're abundant and gooey, and the battery doesn't slide on it because it's got that gooey coat, right? Yeah. The racers wouldn't go for that. That's too much weight. They would rather destroy a battery. I heard a racer guy say, yeah, I don't put a beeper in because it's extra weight.
Is he flying like a 5-inch?
I don't know what he was flying, but they're nuts. They're like, they're just nuts. Okay, so the new thing is I put rubber bands on this, or this way. I go this way because I want to cinch this up so it doesn't flop and it doesn't get into the props. This one, it's not an issue, but some of the top battery ones are. So if you put a rubber band that way around the thing, it'll hold your balance lead so it never gets into anything. It's pretty nice quad though. I see you fixed that.
Yeah, I broke the zip tie in shipping when I was getting to a place, so I used masking tape to fix it, and then tonight I just put a heat shrink on it.
Okay. Are your motors, bearings, and everything okay?
Some of them click when you push on them.
That's good, sir. Well, they were cheap, but they're okay.
They
They always have a little slop in them vertically.
Yeah.
As long as they're not chirping and dragging. I think they're okay. That's a hot quad. It's too much for a lot of people. It's a hotter one than the Nazgul, I think, isn't it?
I guess.
Not Nazgul, hotter one than the
Martian.
Martian is a knockoff of an Alien 5, which is what Mr. Steele flew in. I think your lens probably needs to be Windexed or something.
Yeah, it needs some Windexing.
Nice. I'm amazed that you have got this thing going, and you're still flying the original channel, aren't you? Because we can't change channels.
No.
You're just going to leave it there.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine on R5.
It's fine.
The antenna is still tight.
You could swap it out, but you know, they thought they were being real cool with this mini stack because everything's on pins. It all pins together.
Yeah, I just for
That's-
those
that's-
for those types of things, I just heat it up and suck it off with the sucker.
Well, the trick for removing anything with multiple pins is it's always a trick to heat all 3 pins at the same time and pull it and be able to get it off cleanly.
Yeah, that's why I suck it, so I only have to do it like one at a time.
All right, but if I were doing it, I'd probably just lay my iron across here and then I'd melt this switch and then I'd be mad.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I'm pretty radical. I could do that, but. Or if you get it off, you could always strap something up here if you're not going to stick it back on there. But this was real innovative when it came out. It was a little stack by Emax. And what they did is they integrated everything into this little, what is that, a 20 by 20?
I believe so.
20 by 20 between the screws here, but
ESC
this was very innovative. Yeah, they had the speed controller, flight controller, the video unit, and the receiver all pinned together with little bus pins. Instead of soldering them together with wires, they had little bus pins connecting them on. They just stacked it all up, and the pins went through the holes in the next piece, and it all just kind of came like a little cube like that. And it was a big deal when that came out.
I found online there's some Aether frames. I think they're mostly like either 3 or 7 inch now. There's not really much 5 inch, but there should be a mount that I could just put through these little standoffs here, and then I could put my GoPro on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we can get some GoPro footage.
This, you'll be able to print anything you want or find a pattern for it. But this frame was designed as a lightweight racing frame for the multi-GP Racing League. And if you looked on it somewhere here, I don't know where it is, somewhere here, it said multi-GP class racing in the year, like 20, whatever it was, 2019, 2020.
Don saved me a while ago.
He did.
I was trying to get my extra set of goggles powered up for Jerry to ride along, and I plugged my power cord into the wrong side.
Oh, yeah.
You plugged the receiver into the wrong side. He had the receiver plugged into the third-party port instead of the RF normal port. Yeah.
Meaning
he was instead of using this
you
one,
installed a new receiver,
but
you put it on the right side instead of the left side.
Yeah. This is the one you normally use, but for yours it's this one for some reason.
Well, the other thing is they have setups. You can set those goggles up for 2 different receivers.
Yeah, that's steady view.
Quadversity.
Steady. I think it's steady view.
Well, I think you can do steady view with 2, but you're supposed to have matched antennas.
Yeah,
Jed said if you were going to do steady view or if you were going to do mixed mode. If you're going to do mixed mode, you would do 2 identical antennas, probably 2 of these omnidirectional guys, one up, one sideways, and it mixes. But I had trouble getting mixed mode in these goggles to work, and you did too, because remember when we first got them, we accidentally or on purpose put them in mixed mode, and what happened was the picture would go all wonky on you in the middle of the flight, and you'd keep going, what is wrong with this thing? Well, some cameras and video transmitters don't like mixed mode. Jed, do you understand mixed mode? Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
It's a mixed up deal, ain't it?
Well,
Help out.
have you actually gotten it to look good and not go black on you?
Oh yeah, mine runs fine. It just doesn't help.
Well, I thought you said you're supposed to put matched antennas.
You gotta have matched antennas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna put on I'm using this Menace, and then I'm gonna when my Pico comes in, I'm gonna put that on this little extension. But right now I just have this Wi-Fi antenna.
You know, there's a bag of antennas you can borrow. Just put them back when you're done, right?
Yeah.
Full bag. Antennas or something.
It looks like it.
Phyllis said you have a good.
You got something on your chin.
Okay. Yeah, she would say that. Phyllis said you have a good video speaking voice on your channel.
Hit the lens and then it slowly dissipates.
Do you just speak normally, or do you?
I just speak normally mostly.
Yeah, she thinks that carries well on video.
I'm not really much of a public speaker. My voice isn't that loud.
Well, if you were speaking down there, you should bring it up
Yeah.
twice as loud. Did you notice I speak real loud when I talk?
Yeah.
And that might annoy people, but I wanted these old deaf guys to hear me. So I
There's
speak
people
real
spread
loud.
all over. They got the generator going.
Yeah, so I speak real loud when I'm talking at a meeting like that, because they don't think it's loud, because half of them can't hear.
Yeah. One of them playing with their. One of them was fidgeting with their hearing aid during the meeting.
That's right. But really, just yell at them.
Okay. I'm gonna try this out again.
All right.
You know what?
But yeah, and you got your glue. Did you put it in your pocket or something?
Yes, I put it in my pocket.
Good. All right. There you go.
I need someone to hold the camera though.
Suggest a one fly
Can you hold my camera
4.
while I fly?
and get
What am I taking a picture of?
You're doing live stream.
All right. Let's go.
I'm plugging in R5. Plugging in.
Do we know if there's anybody watching?
Throttle is now disarmed.
I'm sorry?
Do we know if anybody's online?
I believe there's only. Oops, sorry.
You?
One dude?
Okay.
Yeah, one dude.
Okay.
RM said it's so cool that so many older people are into this.
Well, this club, which is in Georgetown, Texas,
Yep.
about 80% of the active flyers now can fly FPV airplanes or quads. When I got here, it was 0. But my whole mission here was to get these guys, drag them into the 21st century. So, and they seem to like it too.
You can zoom in like any normal camera.
That's okay. I can't even see the screen. Am I supposed to make this thing brighten up somehow?
I need to turn up the brightness. Let me do that. But you also need to plug in this battery.
See, it's very simple. It just takes all this gear.
It takes all this gear because I didn't come prepared.
All right, good.
All right.
Okay, there's you in the shade chair, and we do use these shade chairs a lot because it's Texas, but it also cuts out extraneous light in leaking into your goggles. So.
Okay, I'm ready. Arming?
Okay.
Throttle is now armed. Throttle is now disarmed.
You heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard
The
it.
beeper is
Throttle is now armed.
different. I think it might be damaged. That's okay. Okay, taking off.
Now it's going to be hard for me to track you in the air. I mean, it'd be great if we got a live feed of the FPV, which we don't. I don't know if anybody can even see that. I'm just sort of guesstimating where we're going. I'm not going to try and zoom it because that's a pretty lost cause. So this is a 5-inch ether built by Flynoceros, made the frame. They're out of New Braunfels, but I don't know that they're even in existence anymore.
I don't think they're as mainstream now.
Well, I mean, of American frame builders or manufacturers, there are a few. There are cutting places where you can take a design, like Chris Rosser's AOS frames. There are various people will cut that frame for you, although I just got one and it's a nice 7-inch and it is
Through the gate.
through the gate. We're kind of looking into the sun a little bit. If anybody's looking at this, it's really tough to track looking at this.
Getting some carbon
Screen.
fiber interference, nothing too bad.
Well, you've got a button video antenna on the back there. You got a real stubby antenna, which the racers would like because it doesn't wobble and it isn't going to generate a bunch of gyro, erroneous gyro information that the flight controller will get confused by. So that's another Chris Rosser thing, if anybody's into tuning. He's just got some great tuning videos, which half of it's over my head, but it is pretty understandable. But his main thing is, he said, do not have a big floppy antenna on the end of a TPU mount that's wagging like the tail of a dog, because it makes your quad very difficult to tune. There you go. What's your voltage?
14.2.
Okay. Some of these batteries now, typically on a 4-cell, I'd fly them down to 14.8, but I think
The guys on the Discord say to fly down to 14 because that's storage voltage.
Well, you calculate that, divide that by 4. It's half a 7. So that makes it 3.5, 3.5.
About.
I have to think about that.
You say don't go below 3.
Well, I think that's low. If you go on to most automated chargers, they will storage charge higher, significantly higher, I think. 3.7. Something. I heard you hit a weed.
Weed.
Oh, you know, the flight voltage is going to depend on how hard you fly. I think the critical thing is, what is it going to look like? You're straight overhead. What is it going to look? What is the voltage going to be when you set it down?
It's going to look like about 14.7.
Yeah, if it's 14.7, 14.8, when you get it back on the pad, then I don't think any harm done necessarily, as long as you didn't melt the battery flying it. And I've seen guys that were racers down in Round Rock at the club there, at the Aeronauts Club. They used to come in and giggle because their battery would be so hot they couldn't even touch it. I don't think that's necessarily good for the battery, you know?
Getting down to about 14, 14.1.
Okay.
Switching to acro mode.
Okay. So are you going to land always in acro?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the fact that you say you're switching, that means you were in air mode previously.
On time 6 minutes, flight time 4 minutes 30 seconds.
Well, I'll be interested to see what the battery is when you set it down on the pad and give it 30 seconds to a minute to recover. It'd be real interesting. The fact that you fly hard means you're gonna sag. There you go.
Throttle is now disarmed.
So, do you got a battery?
End battery 14.12. Battery is about 14.45, creeping up.
Creeping up. Yeah. But if you just floated around, say you were just out there floating around, I don't think you would necessarily want to fly it as low as you do. What I think is going on is the battery is sagging because you're flying aggressively, right? If you were just floating, I don't think you want to drag the battery way down, because when you set it down, I don't think it's going to pop back up that much.
You don't have a battery, 2-cell battery with a Dean's connector on it, do you?
I wish I did, but I do not.
I ran out of gas.
Okay. I will look around. I may have a lithium ion battery that's a 2-cell, but I don't know that I can get it on a Dean's, but I'll look in my adapter bag in a minute, Bob. That is Bob Price, otherwise known as Jet Bob, because he has a lot of jets.
Did he bring any jets?
I don't know. He always brings interesting aircraft to the airfield.
Battery's a bit warm. Motors are slightly above room temperature.
Okay, here's a good subject to bring up. Now, I know when I originally flew this thing, I probably had an older firmware in it, and I did not update the firmware. Do you know what firmware was in there when you got it? And do you know what firmware is in there now?
Around 4.41 older. I don't know exactly when. Might have been in the 3s.
That's okay. Now, the comment. Is it in stock tuning and stock filters right now? Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Some of these 5 inches, you can fly them right out of the box on the stock settings. Have you done any mods, tweaking, anything?
No tuning.
And it flies pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, the 5 inches historically for me didn't require a whole lot of tweaking.
Yeah, it sort of vibrates a bit when I go above 2/3.
That could be lots of things.
Propellers maybe.
We could look at a black box recording on it. Not that I can. I'm like the biggest I'm the biggest. No, you have to erase it, but it takes about a minute. It takes really.
Yeah. Does the latest flight overwrite anything?
Nothing.
Okay, so we need to try that again.
Let's just erase it.
Yeah.
Easy. I'm gonna get it out anyway. I'll take a look, Bob. I'll see what I got. Okay, you're gonna hold
my
for a
battery was
minute.
only down to 3.8.
All right.
Wow.
What does the chat say?
All the cells were
Yeah, I'm still watching. Yeehaw, Texas. Is it warm or cold? How does it affect the drones or equipment? I'm guessing it's the battery or the...
It still gets cold here. It's not like Michigan cold. How does it affect batteries?
Yeah, how does the warmth affect batteries?
You mean too hot a battery or
Too hot a battery or a motor?
You can kind of damage a battery if you fly it super hard or super low because you're going to overheat the cells in it. Or if you drain the cells in a lithium polymer battery too low, you can damage them, and then they never really recharge to full charge after that. They also swell up a little bit. This battery is not very swollen, and these are not new. These are a couple of years old. But they were in storage for a couple of years because I didn't fly 4-cell, and then you ended up inheriting these batteries from me. But this is not terrifically puffy. You know, they're real square when you get them new.
Yeah.
And this is really, you know, they all get a
It's
little.
like a little
They all
bit.
get a little puffy, but as long as it's coming up to full charge, as long as on a balance charger, it's coming up evenly, so that when you're done, all cells are up to roughly 4.2 volts per cell, and it holds that great. You'll see some batteries like this, one cell will get damaged, and it never comes back to 4.2. It'll lag, and it'll only go to 4.1. What? 9, you know, it's just whatever. And that doesn't mean you necessarily have to throw it out, but I can't really tell you what the risk is in terms of doing that. But once the cells are way out of balance, I wouldn't go routinely fly them. Some people just use them as a goggle battery, some people throw them away.
Yeah. It says here, I'm asking due to the batteries for airsoft perform better in the cold than in the warm, where they also lose more power quickly.
I would say in general, these are we're going to talk about LiPo batteries, lithium polymer batteries. These perform very poorly in the cold. So if I were flying on a cold day here in Texas, and it does get cold, it doesn't stay like Michigan cold, but once in a while we get it down to what, 30s?
30s, 20s maybe?
If I were flying in cold weather, I would leave my batteries in the car. I might put them down by the heater, or on a cool day, I might put them on the dashboard of the car in the sun a little bit before I fly them. And I will just tell you, the performance is incredibly better. I came out one day, I took all my batteries, I laid them out on the countertop. It was, what, 45 degrees out. And I couldn't believe, I thought there was something wrong with my quad because the performance just stunk.
Yeah.
And I realized all my batteries were 45 degrees instead of
72
or 80 or 90 degrees. You know? To a certain point, they do get better when they're warm.
So for about airsoft, if you're using batteries, you might have less range on your gun, or you might not fire as fast with a colder battery because the chemistry takes longer to change in a colder battery. If you keep your battery warm, there'll be more power going through it.
I will just say this comment: the guys that race electric planes in certain categories, in cooler weather, they would not allow, it was illegal in certain kinds of races to heat your batteries. So they would walk around with them inside their pocket under their jacket or something and trying to keep the battery warm from their body heat in their pocket. So no, it's significantly better performance with a warm battery. Even your car, if you're in a northern climate like northern Michigan or Canada or someplace, these people bring their batteries in at night so they can start their car in the morning, and it's that bad. Right?
Yeah.
But I picked up.
Anyway, there you go. That's why Teslas aren't the greatest car in the world to have up in the northern climates, because you're going to get a big freeze and a snowstorm and you're going to be hurting real bad. It'll get so bad you can't even charge the batteries. It's just they won't take the charge. It's real cold.
So yeah,
There you go. There's the ramp.
here's the ramp. Let's grab another battery. We'll probably take a break first, see what everybody else is doing. Yeah. Might take a break. I might cut the stream short and charge up a bit before I come back, because my charger is this battery bank you see right here. It's not that bad. It's not that good. It's also good.
How many charges do you get out of it?
This battery bank, it's a 10,000 milliamp hour, and this is about a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, so about 2, but it doesn't charge that fast, so it's not really gonna do much.
I got a couple Morphys. They charge pretty good.
I have switched something up. It's the gas powered airsoft files before ran in the cold. Thanks for the explanation. You're welcome. Perform better in the cold, yeah. If you're gonna do like a long-term firefight, I'd go with the gas. That, or you just keep your batteries under your pocket. Keep them under your hoodie.
And I would, when I would fly
Did I?
out there,
No, I don't have my charger. Dangle dongle ding it.
screaming it was turning a lot more RPMs than I was.
I don't have my charger. I'll probably have to cut short soon to conserve battery. A mini, another mini, and the other one's at home. And my goggles are still on, and they're off. Juiceful. It's like the normal ones, but with juice. Ozorka water, it's normal, I guess. I normally drink like water from the fridge or tea. Where's my turnaround? Full stream so far, thanks. You're welcome. Blech. A wild Kiko the Weeb one appeared. Hello. Someone joined the Discord. Whew. I think someone's flying an Air Scout. See what the oldies are flying. That is me. Welcome to the Discord. Thanks for joining.
Is that one of your just pleasant, let's go flying planes? Little apprentice trainer. Well, sometimes it's nice to just come out here with something simple that going up.
Andy's up.
Now he would do a much longer takeoff, but he crashes it when he goes over 3 feet, so he takes off immediately.
Yeah. He? Oh.
He just has a fun plane to fly.
Yeah. Both of y'all are flying Spectrum?
Yes.
Yeah. The variants of vehicles, yeah. We got gas, we got electric, we got quads, we got cameras.
Well,
I can't really fly camera drones on stream
because
on stream it's
scare the audience.
Maybe, I don't know, but I probably wouldn't be able to power through it because my battery's starting to get low. I was kind of watching YouTube and listening to music before everybody got here because I got early.
Okay, it's pulsing.
Is
Yes,
it?
it is. Here's your battery.
Your battery's low?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Time to land.
Okay, so you're going to come in for a landing? Yep, I'll get out of your way.
I gotta come from this direction.
He's coming in for a landing.
And it's funny, he doesn't.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Okay, you're coming in from the other direction.
I'm not doing it now.
Yeah.
But if I go up,
You put a strain on the. Yeah, it sounds like you're.
Yeah. You might be overstressing it.
and now it's pulsing. You can hear it.
Mhm.
Come on, buddy.
Looks like Jed's up in the air again. If I can see through the big stream of chat. He's up in the air somewhere over there. He's sitting right there. Here's Jed. I call him Rooster because he looks like a rooster from Top Gun Maverick.
Okay, here's your line, right?
One thing I can actually do is.
You do that because you're too lazy to walk to the plane.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
But I mean, that was
That was a nice
2
flight.
minutes of flight, and he's acting like he's got a hot ESC.
Can you feel the temperature of the ESC?
No, it's there.
Oh,
There
okay.
is no access to that part.
Did
Is
you
it
put-
a 4-cell?
No, it's a 3.
How about what's the capacity?
2200.
Mm. Something's
It's a
up.
2220C. I mean, it's not a high-powered battery. It shouldn't be heating things up. Now you can see.
He's
it's
talking
running.
about his battery. I'm live right now. He's talking about his battery. His motor's pulsing in flight. It could be because hot ESC or something's up with the battery. And 3 minutes?
Yeah, in less than that. Well,
That's not much.
I'm gonna try another battery in him and just
Well,
see how he feels.
Yeah. 3 minutes is quite a short time, especially in a capacity.
You know, I mean, he's just started doing that. I'm pretty sure that all of those episodes where I tried to run 4-cell through it and it ran fantastic, I think I probably cooked it.
You might have cooked the ESC a little.
So at least to the point where it's.
Did you have
particularly sensitive.
capacitors on your ESC or your lead?
Not that I intentionally put there.
Because if you're running a more powerful battery through your equipment, then you should probably put some capacitors to block out noise, or
Well,
at least to just
I've got
take the load more.
I've got a 50 amp ESC that I can swap out, and that ought to be the end of that.
Yeah, a 50 amp would be more than
It's
plenty.
a 30 amp in there now, and it's probably just not up to it.
Yeah, you probably need an extra capacitor if you're going to run 4-cell on a 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're probably pulling something like maybe 20, 30 amps in a flight.
Yeah.
What you got here?
E-Flight Apprentice STS.
Nice.
Trainer.
Very good trainer.
Great plane.
A step up from the Aero Scout.
Easy to fly.
Oh, the Aero Scout is no slouch. It's a great plane.
You want to get your chili, and then I'm gonna put my crock pot away.
Oh, okay. I wonder how everybody liked the chili. Let's see how much chili we got left.
What? Yeah, a
A
straight
little bit
orange
more
or-
than I
Oh,
expected.
here's one. Here is another one with chili.
Where's your pot?
My pot's over here. Sorry.
Don?
Yeah.
Here is another chili.
There's another chili?
Yeah.
Oh. That's pretty good chili. But he's going to take his crock pot, so I need to take my chili
I'm
out.
gonna put his chili back in his pot.
No.
I'll lower my crock pot.
Yeah. Okay, you busy?
I'm going to put my chili back. What's up?
Okay, when you get a minute, explain this to me.
Oh, my website? Sure.
Yeah. Oh, this is a website.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
not a gamer. It's a,
No, that QR code will take you to my website.
okay. I thought it was a gaming.
I do gaming videos, but yeah.
Well, my
Yeah, I brought chili. That's my chili.
He'll give you points. No, I'll try to shovel it in.
Oh yeah. Sure. Thanks. But yeah, that's my website.
yeah. because I don't know how to use that.
Yeah, you just scan it with your phone like any other QR code, and it'll
I've
take
never
you.
scanned a UR code in my life, and I don't intend to.
Yeah. It should be like a default feature on your camera.
Well, I just want to. I can go in there with my computer for this website.
Go to spacefightermedia.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, my grandson's into gaming.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's interested at all. I'll let him connect with you if he does.
Nice.
Okay.
Thanks.
No, I did put you for chili.
Oh, are you actually scoring the chili? Or is that just a joke?
You get points. I did put your.
Oh, you get club points for it.
Right. See, I got your name here.
Mm-hmm.
Don Miller with chili.
Mm-hmm.
You need some points, man. You're really. You had a bad day at the auction. You did.
That was because I just joined and I only did one thing.
It's being some incentive. How you doing on the FRIA thing? You looked into that yet?
FRIA, I need to look into that. I'll look into
Yeah,
that.
please do, because we need to get that taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to lose our.
We don't want to lose
we don't
our.
want the FAA to be say you're not legal to fly here.
It's mostly just like
you have to have.
You have to have lands.
transponder.
You have to have the remote ID. You have to have the
right.
lands.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I'll get on it.
Thanks for bringing the chili too, mister.
You're welcome. Chili. It consists of hamburgers and stuff. I'm gonna grab these and eat them now. Am I one of the organizers? No, I'm the secretary.
Thank you.
What's he talking? And he wants a Texan chili? Yeah. You can tell if it's Texan chili because Wolf Ranch, if it comes in a can, you get Wolf Ranch or something similar to Wolf Ranch. If you get, if you want to make it yourself, you take some ground sirloin, put it in a pan, and then you brown it, and then you put in comino, garlic powder, chili powder, lemon pepper. That's what I do. Some people don't like comino, and oregano. Those are my 5 ingredients. Okay, I dropped that. Yes. How much batter do I have? 17%. Not good.
But I just don't know which 6 channels to put in.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. Yeah. Don would like that. He's got all these he's got these buttons assigned on his radio. These are all like flight mode presets.
Oh, on
But
those.
if you're in the goggles, you better have a voice that says something when you hit it, because you're just going to be hitting buttons.
That's what
randomly.
I got to do the voice thing. I got to add that
Yeah,
to it.
add voices to your radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that on my radio. I have that on my radio. I'll show you right now. Let me pull up my other.
Welcome to OpenTX. Throttle is now disarmed. Throttle is now disarmed. Acro mode on. High rates.
So this is my arming.
Throttle is now armed. Throttle is now disarmed.
This is my rates.
Medium rates. Low rates. High rates.
And then this is my modes.
Air mode. Horizon mode. Acro mode on.
And then this one, I don't have any voices for it. Like, this is, I think this is beeper or turtle mode. I think this is turtle mode. And then this is my beeper. So I have a beeper on a switch. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, who is this bearded fellow that showed up? I haven't seen him. Let's go talk to him. Did think these notes had voices? Yeah, it's customizable. What you do is you go into the mouse selection, hold page to go back, and it's special functions. This is for like Tyrannus, but you can have other ones do it. Bless me. I was like, I have my volume on this. Yeah, it's just like special bindings. You can have it do this or that or telemetry. Thank you. Say like throttle, air mode, horizon mode, rates. I need to copy these all over. I haven't done that yet. And I need to make it different because like this is my mode switch on the other model, but I have yet to reconfigure it to that. Yeah. You can't really see it in there, but I have sticks and stuff. Let's go talk to this dude. Hey, I'm Don.
Caleb, good to meet you.
Do you fly much?
I'm getting back into it.
Do you fly quads?
3D usually.
Nice.
3D and wasn't FPV.
Nice. We got some quads here, too.
Cool.
When's the last time you flew?
A couple weeks ago.
No.
Bought an airplane recently, but before that, close to 10 years.
Nice. Weather's cleared up. I could probably fly all the way down to the water tower.
Yeah.
I should do that. I should go in the Mini 2, fly to the water tower and do a 3D scan of it.
How far is the water tower?
About 1.5 miles, I'd say. Right there, where my fingers.
What frequency are you
on? Race band 5. So A4, that's about 5806.
5806?
About, yeah.
Actually, years ago I had a
Hi, Zilla. I'm
1.5 milliwatt, I believe, 2.4 gigahertz video transmitter from Hobby King.
1.5, 2.4 gigahertz. That's control or is that video?
That was the video transmitter. So I was running a 98 megahertz FM. You know.
That's old. Most of us fly 5.8 now.
Okay. That probably took a lot of power to reach out far, right? Or is it just antennas?
Yeah, right now I'm on 500 megahertz. I could probably go maybe down to the end of the road. But normally I fly 1.2 watts. And with 1.2, I might be able to reach the water tower on 1.2. Some of us fly 1.2 and they go out way far into the fields. Like Richard has a long range one. He can go way out into the fields with his quad.
That's a 900. That's a Crossfire. Is he talking about? Crossfire?
Do you have Crossfire?
Crossfire? No, it was cheap hobby.
Crossfire is a 900. That's a megahertz.
Yeah, that's
it's a longer wave, so it'll go around corners.
Yeah, that's his control frequency. Ooh, ooh, that fragmented. It's in pieces. What am I doing? I'm at the chili fly. We ate chili and fly. Did he nosedive and hit? Ooh.
Yeah, maybe he had something with the rig.
That's something happened in the air.
Oh, did he mid-collision in midair or what? Let's go find out.
Well, let me guess, there's no wind blowing.
No.
More planes that crash with no wind than with the wind. Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, good to meet you.
Let's go find out what happened. Watch out overhead. Jet's flying.
And then he wasn't. What?
Wait, so you mid-aired?
No, he just crashed him.
Oh.
God damn.
That was...
I hope he didn't put a hole in the runway.
No, not my runway. Man, that was violent.
The runway's fine. Phone's not going to do too much.
Yeah. If you want, I could 3D print you a new cowling. I'll sweep it up later.
Yeah, runway's good.
Oops, okay.
Took a bite out of the wing.
Took a bite out of the wing.
Broke the drop shaft back in there.
Yeah, you're gonna need a new motor mount.
This one may be
Yeah. I see the
comes up with the cup and we're on the middle of the runway.
the sticker came up here. Yeah. Oh, that piece right there must have been what was fluttering down. Where is that? Did you pick that up? I think he picked it up. No, they didn't run into each other. I think he just nosedived. Ooh, oh, oh, he hit the ground. He prop stroke on took off.
That's his last time.
Yeah.
What happened, Bob?
Well, either the elevator came loose or I overspeeded the airplane.
The elevator's going.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
that's what happened. Oh, okay. Now I don't feel as bad. I still will get you another airplane.
No, don't worry about it.
But see,
Oh, the thing ripped off.
Look what you did to the sticker, Bob.
Yeah, no, there's a sticker.
Peeled it right off there.
You aged it rapidly.
Now you got to get another sticker.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
comic.
So the elevator fell off mid-flight.
Did it really?
It must
I
have.
guess.
Unless it came off when it hit.
It looked like it was flying down, so I don't.
Oh, it was flying down.
I don't.
It was. I heard it. It sounded like
But
kamikaze.
But this was way the
I
hell.
don't think it.
So I think maybe.
It fell off.
I was holding full up, and
Thank you.
That's an important part.
That's all right. It looks good.
and after talking with Andre, full up at a higher speed, it should have been more responsive. So it should have come out.
It should have on
So-
this
I
one
mean,
it
that's
should have.
one hell of a
Do me a
response.
favor. Unplug this baby right here. Somebody.
Oh,
Bob, somebody.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
this
There you go.
this actually landed.
Oops. I just pushed that in there.
This actually came down after the airplane.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
That's probably right.
So
then.
if that was off, it could have. That
Yeah, because I was walking out to get the plane and I saw this floating down.
It's a parachute. Yeah.
Do they use
Putting a parachute on it really doesn't.
hinges in there? Or they...
A fail-safe parachute really not necessary for these. These are like trainers.
live hinge, you know.
It's tape. It's probably this. This is part.
You
of the
just
thing.
fix it and keep going.
Okay, can I shut this radio off now?
Yeah, just hold it.
Quite the spectacle. And it's quite the fly.
That sound.
Yeah.
I
Like,
heard that- I heard
what
that
the heck?
sound, I immediately looked over there.
Well, if it was making a noise, it was probably the parts fluttering it.
Yeah, probably.
Well, so far you hold crash of the year.
That's right. So far. Where do you want it, Dad?
Just put it on the
Trash pile.
put it on the.
Yeah, put it on the autopsy table.
We need to copy what Arca's doing and have like a toilet seat, and then whoever has the worst crash at the end of the year gets the toilet seat award. Yeah. Yeah. Well, all you need to do is glue back some foam, get a new motor mount, and who knows, I might be able to print you up a new cowling. Richard's gonna pay me for upgrades, so then we'll have a.
Those are
Part
cheap.
broke
They're like
off,
$4
though. That's broken.
Richard's gonna pay me for upgrades, so I can just print that.
I had full up, and it went full down.
You're not gonna.
Your radio is talking, it says it's
Oh.
inactivity.
I need to turn off my radio. It's off. Yeah, that was quite something. And now we put up more things. So what happened here? You couldn't get off?
Well, the engine isn't turning up quite what it should, and I was lifted a little too much for
Yeah.
wasn't quite going fast enough for the power of the engine at the time. You know.
Ooh, it's a spider. Nah,
I don't know what it is. I've got two Cubs. I've flown them how many times?
got it.
Take off and touch and goes like crazy. I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm totally messing up today. I don't know.
Yeah. You'll get it soon. I know it. 90% repairs, depending on your skill level, yeah. But you know what you're doing and you won't have an issue. What you got here, Richard?
We have a Bixler powered glider. I haven't flown this in a long time, and we think it's in flying shape. I have a little different battery in it than I normally fly, and the balance point is close. We're going to call it close enough. We're going to call it close enough. We hope it doesn't fall apart.
What kind of camera is that?
That is a Foxeer something. It's older.
Something.
It has no crossbar, no gun sight in it, so Jed will like it.
Is headgear? Oh yeah, headgear.
Okay,
Hold
good.
on.
It does, the controls are working. It's
FPV.
not as vivid as the new, that's good, thank you. It's not as good as the new, and literally we could have, I suppose, strapped the, yeah, we could have strapped that thing under there if we really wanted to, right? But it's balanced and it's fine. So let's go fly it.
Do you have more than one set
I
of
wish I
batteries?
could watch you fly it, but my battery's at
It
like
has LEDs
8%. Oh yeah,
on
nice strobes.
wings. Let's go fly it and see what it got.
What channel are you on, Richard?
R5.
Okay.
R5. That's me. I'm on R5.
Okay, I'm on R4. We did that the other day. It didn't hurt anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could keep streaming, but my battery is getting low. I'll have to. I might be able to stream later in the day. It's probably 12 now, so we'll probably wait till about 1 or 2, and then we can fly again. But yeah, I'm gonna have to cut the stream because we are running out of battery. I'll see you guys in about an hour or two. I gotta charge up my phone. Goodbye.